Could the hurricane season be coming to life? We'll find out. Plus, I have an update about Huntsville. Stick around. Hello, everybody, and welcome to HamShack TV. I'm your host, Josh, A4WX. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being a subscriber here. And if you're not already a subscriber, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. It certainly helps the channel grow, and we appreciate all the support we can get. Hey, we've got some updates going on. First off, we'll talk about Huntsville. Huntsville Hamfest is coming up this weekend. There in Huntsville, Alabama. Yours truly will be there, along with a lot of your favorite YouTubers, Ham Radio 2.0, Ham Crash Course, Cade MRD, Ham Radio Dude, Ham Radio Crusader, so on and so forth. It's going to be the whole gamut of guys this weekend, so look forward to seeing them. I've made a decision. I've had a little change of plans, and it's going to affect the regular Thursday night stream here on HamShack TV. I'm going to go on down to Huntsville a day early, so I will be in Huntsville Thursday afternoon. So with that said, here's what I'm planning on doing. This week we are supposed to have National Amateur Radio Alliance, Michael, W4OPS, on the show. He's going to talk a little bit about NARA and their goals and their mission and what they want to do with amateur radio. So that's very important. We're still going to do that. We're going to have a guest host in my place, and I certainly appreciate Marvin, W0MET. He'll be hosting in my place. Y'all will be nice to him, please. Be nice to him. We appreciate him filling in for me. And if I do have internet, I'm going to be up on the mountain, so internet could be questionable. But if I do have internet, hopefully I'll drop in and say hello. But y'all make sure you tune in, support Marvin and Michael for that matter. And you'll see your other regular suspects on the stream. So don't forget that's coming up this Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific, right here on HamShack TV. Be sure to tune in and give them your support. All right, here's the other thing that we need to talk about. You know, one of the things that HamShack TV is known for is carrying the Hurricane Watch Net. And we now have a prospect of a major hurricane on our hands. So let's get to work here and see what we're dealing with here. This is the Atlantic basin here, and you can see over here to the left. Now the satellite picture cuts off because it's sectioned, but you can see the United States here. Well, look what we have down here towards Africa. Hello, my friend. It's a pretty looking healthy storm there off the west coast of Africa. Let's take a look at, and we got a few waves coming in behind it too. So this is starting to look concerning. It is August after all. It's time for this to start happening. So let's take a look at the past track of this. You can see it actually started down here around Conakry, just north of Freetown, and has meandered up north a little bit, came up above Praia, and is now making its way westward. Now, you can tell it cycles, and that's what hurricanes do, folks. They cycle. So this one's going to bear watching. Let's take a look at the cone and the forecasted track of this thing. So we see it's going to start chugging pretty much due westward, making its way about once it gets about halfway across the Atlantic, it should increase into a hurricane. A hurricane. At this point, this is already Tropical Storm Erin. Westward, or wind movements 45 miles per hour west. Minimum sea level pressure is 1,004 millibars. Location is 17.4 north and negative 30.3 west. This is advisory number 2 on it. So we do have a tropical storm out here, Tropical Storm Erin. And as you see, it's going to progress westward. Once we get over here just to the north of the Virgin Islands and just to the northeast of Puerto Rico, it is forecast to become a major Category 3 hurricane at that point. Now, the trick is, where does it go from there? So it's got a couple of things it could do. It could move on over here to Florida. We don't expect it to make a southward track around Florida into the Gulf. So keep your eyes aware if you're in the Gulf Coast, but don't expect this one to go towards the Gulf there. And then so we don't know where it's going to go from there. We can take a look at some spaghetti tracks and kind of get some ideas of what might happen. I don't know if I can see those spaghetti tracks in Radar Omega or not. I don't think I can. No, I can't. So give me just a moment here. I'm going to pull up the spaghetti models, and we'll take a look at them together here. All right, I got a pretty good look at this thing. Let me stop the share on it. And then I'm going to add another screen share here, and we'll take a look at the spaghetti tracks here. Okay. So there's a lot of good news here. You can see the black line here. This is the GEFS ensemble track. Looks like it's going to curve it back out towards Bermuda, right as soon as it gets just north of Puerto Rico. That is a great sign. Now, there are some members of that model that are pushing it towards Florida, just south of Florida, into the Gulf. But again, the vast majority of the models here are pointing it up towards Bermuda. So we might just miss this thing. It's going to bear watching. We've seen hurricanes mess with us before. You know, they'll look like they're going to be a fish storm like this one and end up going out into the open waters of the Atlantic. So there you see the track there, and this is just one to keep an eye on, folks. It's going to be a little close for comfort. We'll see what ends up happening with it, but you know, who knows? Who knows? When and if this does become a major hurricane and is affected, and the Hurricane Watch Net is active, HamShack TV will go live with it, and we will stay live with the Hurricane Watch Net through the duration of the event. So, okay, that's it for this one. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget, if you do want to contribute to the ARRL Teachers Institute, which we're supporting with the POTA activity this weekend at Monte Santo State Park, you can do that. Go back and watch the video that I put out a couple days ago about that. Every super thanks that is in that video or this video. We'll do it for this video too. Every super thanks we get, we will contribute that to the ARRL Teachers Institute. Otherwise, if you're going to Huntsville, come up and hang out with us Friday morning and afternoon. It's going to be a good time. Can't say thank you enough to channel members. Here they are: Technician Tier, Berwin Rogers, Ham Radio 2.0, Pepe, HB9, EBT, Wisconsin Ham, hey Dave, Ham Radio Crusader, Colin and VK, Soul Studios, KO4DDG, in the General Tier, Pota Power, Wheeler Dogs, Lenny Janoff, Stephen Foote, N8RWG, Rick Green, Digital Matrix, BDD, The Grouch in New Hampshire, Greg Williams, Frequency Frontiers, KB5UTY, our friend Dave from Seed Studios, W0UQJ, Kelly, John Bublitz, Tortoise Overland. Nobody in the extra class tier yet, but you can join now. Just click that join button down below. Appreciate that. And finally, in the radioactive tier, Jason Lockwood. Guys, can't say thank you enough. Appreciate all the support you give HamShack TV, and we'll see you in the next video. Look forward to the Huntsville content coming up. 73s, everybody. AA4WX. WSCB 693.